Hi guys, and welcome back to my Coinceras channel. Two tales will be told in this video. The con artists are trying to rip you off again, unfortunately. You XRP holder, there is no doubt in my mind. Allow me to explain their plan. To be very frank, I think it's a little silly. Furthermore, I would want to inquire, do you remember last month when Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse warned that Tether, a major player in the Bitcoin ecosystem, will be targeted by the US government? Recalls anyone here what that was? A fresh twist on that front has me questioning whether Brad Garlinghouse might be correct, even though I was starting to doubt him. This doesn't prove that the US is going for them specifically, but it certainly hints to the potential. People are wary about Tether for various reasons, including an advertising campaign that a non-profit group has undertaken, which makes severe accusations and claims to have proof that Tether is a Ponzi scam. The potential impact on the Bitcoin market, should that be confirmed, it would be quite painful, indeed. Although FTX might be the culprit, gauging its severity is a challenge. I could be wrong. Tether has been developed in an iterative fashion, similar to other cryptocurrencies. But wouldn't a run on the bank ensue if they falsely claimed something was supporting it? I want to make it apparent that I am not from a wealthy background. You shouldn't back your claims with action because I am not a financial advisor, regardless of what I say or do. I am simply an enthusiast who enjoys making documentaries on YouTube about crypto-related issues for fun and as a pastime. To paraphrase my grandpa, all of humanity is horrible. You have a treasure trove of wise counsel, Grandpa. The headline from Crypto Basic confirms my grandpa's prediction. Scammer strikes Ripple community with new scheme. The impending release of the Ripple USD stablecoin is purportedly the subject of a new scam that is making the rounds among XRP users. In case you didn't know, the ticker symbol is RLUSD. False claims have been made by certain X outlets regarding the discovery of proof of issuance of 1 billion RLUSD tokens by XRP Ledger blockchain explorers. The linked XRPL account has seen multiple transactions lately, most of which have happened in the last 2 days. These trust line transactions involve the exchange of phantom RLUSD tokens worth billions of dollars. This change's appearance on an XRPL address, together with the upcoming launch of RLUSD on the XRP ledger, has led some community members to assert that it is legitimate. Take a look at Ripple if you're curious about the legitimacy of this. Is the RLUSD debut date still up in the air? Not only have they not done it yet, but they have stated on several occasions that they want to launch the RLUSD later this year. People are quite horrible, for example, and there are already warning flags because the statement was made fairly recently. No more ado, have fun with this. Despite the fact that notable XRP community members have already labeled it a fraud, the environment is quiet. It has been emphasized by XRP Cafe's inventor and validator, VET, and XRPL, D, U, N, and L, that RLUSD is not yet available for release. Members should be cautious of scams, he said, therefore they should wait for Ripple to announce formal details. It was admirable of him to mention it. Furthermore, he graciously attached a screenshot depicting the problem and annotated it with a big X, which is always really appreciated. You can simply mark the screenshot as scam before sending it. Everything will be okay if you just add one more X. No problem at all. There must be some sort of resolution to this, doesn't there? The word scam is watermarked throughout the entire item to signify that it is a warning, since Ripple has previously issued warnings about similar scams. It was little skewed, but there it is nevertheless. Money in the real world, in US dollars. Did you know that it's available on the XRP ledger? Therefore, it must be authentic, Isn't it just so we're clear? Here's a fun fact: the internet guarantees that everything you read is real. Intentionally misleading, swindling, or lying to another individual is completely unacceptable on the internet. Is that so? That would be immoral of them to do that. A person wouldn't be motivated to accomplish it by anything. Is that so? If they didn't, we could say the wind was going off at the same time. The first screenshots I've seen show people thinking RLUSD has been issued on the XRP ledger, as he mentioned in his message. I am still waiting for it to be issued. You read that right. M is being used by con artists to sell worthless assets, and these tokens are offered by them. Is their intention to exchange your beloved XRP for fake something you can get behind USD or RL? It is evident from this screenshot that the trade in question did, in fact, take place, since it was triggered by BitTrue. So, we'd say it's just a little bit honest when people say it. There is no value to the account even after the user activates it. Someone in the XRP community has also brought up the possibility of using the RLUSD name. As for the most obvious answer, we'd say that anyone can post anything on a public network. I completely agree. But then the public's ability to distinguish fact from fiction became an issue. I agree with you on that. Everyone in this community needs to do their part to be really honest about it. I have no idea the answer and have never had a good reason to find out, but the experience did make me wonder something I had never thought about before. I have never personally issued a token on the XRP ledger, which is not unexpected given that I am not a developer. Yeah, I should totally do that. I will ask this question. Having an RLUSD has piqued my curiosity. My question is it feasible to introduce a second currency using the same ticker symbol? If that's so, it's puzzling that two files might coexist in the same computer folder. This is my argument, and I hope it is clear. This is certainly something that Ripple has thought about, and I have faith that they have a good answer. All it is a concept that has never crossed my mind before. This is happening right now, so I popped into my brain to tell myself that it probably won't be an issue. Simply said, RL, USD, and Ripple haven't even considered this yet. I assume you knew we should have taken it before we announced it? There may be duplicates here, but that's beside the point. Make note of it. Deliver your beloved from their shackles. The central focus here is XRP. The events that unfold in this novel might shake things up in profound ways. X is a social networking platform where Fox Business journalist Eleanor Terry published a variety of pieces of information, including the one you are currently viewing on your screen. Moreover, she has recently written a piece that will be shown in Times Square, New York City, in which she charges corruption with the largest stablecoin in the world, Tether. You now have the website that will inevitably be corrupted. That's how it's characterized. A .com is the name of the domain. Over the last 4 years, I have consistently expressed my worries, yet, I have refrained from officially accusing him owing to the absence of evidence. But reading this has astonished me. Why? Because they conceal information. That will be addressed shortly. Please let me rearrange the tablecloth a little so it's more convenient for you. Recall Brad Garland House's comments from last month, right? You can get the most recent news headlines here at Cointelegraph. It is clear that the US government is paying close attention to Tether, CEO, Ripple, and Ripple boss, Brad Garland. The stablecoin issue, or Tether as it is well known, is apparently the topic of US government attention, according to House, which might lead to surprising reactions from crypto markets. No, everyone knows it in advance. The only thing that hasn't been debated is how terrible it will be. I think it's safe to assume that it will be awful. Are you of the belief that terrible news is ever leaked? The second popular item is actually a fraud. It's a cryptocurrency that controls a significant chunk of the market capitalization. Do you worry that the market won't respond favorably? Oh, please. The only remaining uncertainty is the extent to which it will cause trouble, assuming that is indeed the case. There is still peace, I suppose. See you in the next video. Bye.